Welcome back to SMKR Studio. I am wrapping up all my paint ups and builds for 2023, and this is another paint up I completed this year. This is the Lakota. Now he is 3D printed in 1/4 scale by Mike over NY 3D Creations. He is named Indian Joe, and I'll put a link in the description below. But he is fantastic in detail in every way here. I'll give you a quick 360 of him. It was a true honor and privilege to paint him up. I learned a lot about the culture from Gilbert Mondragon over at the Styrene Syndicate. And like I said, it's an honor to paint a bust like this. I did give you a brief history of the Lakota tribe, of course located in the Dakotas, and also a little history about the war paint that they wore on their bodies and face and such. So I learned a whole lot about this culture. Now, I did not paint him up separately as part of a painting feature for my channel. However, I did paint this as part of Gilbert Mondragon's painting class, and I'll put a link down below. Myself and Jerry Frade over at Just Paint It, and a couple of other guys in the group, we had a blast painting this. And there's actually another Indian sculpt that Mike offers, and I'm tempted to get that one also. Let's get a closer view. And here he is. I wanted to give every speck and vein detail of him, the colors on his skin, and I actually got a lot of compliments from the guys on this one. They thought this was probably my best one that I painted as far as the skin tones go, and I'm very pleased with it. I almost didn't put the war paint on him, didn't want to cover up what I did with the skin tones, but I think I did a pretty good job at executing that on what it would look like on real skin. And of course the eagle feathers. It's the first time I ever painted eagle feathers before, and learned a lot from Mike, Gilbert, and Jerry when it comes to that. And you can just see the detail in the feathers there. They're fantastic. I did paint his eyes by hand. No decals were used. And I'm still perfecting my eyes. I have some larger busts I want to paint, and I want to be ready for that. Obviously it's easier to paint the bigger eyes, but more detail goes into the eyes compared to a 1/4 scale, which this is. What do you all think? Give me your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this paint up. Let me know how you think I've progressed in my paint ups so far this year. I only actually started doing this last year, seriously painting figures and busts. So it's something I've always wanted to do. Here's the base, just basically wood grains and such. And of course he was painted with Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl colors, along with Vallejo and Citadel colors. I also used inks in various ways for shading. And of course I used pan pastels for doing highlights and shadings also. So every medium of paint I used on this. His eyes were gloss coated with Mr. Color GX clear, and I'm very pleased with him. And there you go, there's a close-up of his face. And the skin tones. Just a real challenge to paint him, but I'm very pleased. And there you go. I'll go ahead and throw up some in-progress photos that I took while I was painting him up, along with a few videos. And initially I did paint him kind of a satin for his skin, but it was just too glossy, so I had to re-flatten his skin with Krylon flat finish. But overall I think it came out really good. So there you go. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and smash that like button. Happy New Year, everybody, and take care.